Welcome guys, welcome to ACACIA Furniture live stream session today. And you can see in we have a lot of stuff for you guys. And also we have many more stuff for you. You don't need to worry like considering which one is the best one. Because everything in our stuff in here is already being one of the best one for you guys. So in here, I want to give it to you guys the best stuff and the best product ever and ever. Of course, in here, you can see it's front of your eyes. We already bring to you guys a whole concept about warming room, about a warming bedroom, and not just only a warming bedroom. This bedroom in here will make you guys having the most convenient and of course a lot of energy for you having a deeply nightly sleep. And of course in here we having many products, not just in here, right? So in our purpose, we already have it all. For you can easily check it out. And of course, just hear me out, guys. We have it in here. We have many in here and have it in our purpose, right? But in our store, we already have it more for you guys. So in here, in this live stream system in here, we just not only give it to you guys the product with one function, but in this product in here, we have many functions right after that. And you can see in here, this bed in here is really sturdy, is it? It's really sturdy, is it? And of course, when it's being sturdy like this, it can handle it for you guys about like 800 pounds. So with 800 pounds in here, what's making this one being one of the special one? First of all thing, this one in here, you can see in the headboard. In the headboard in here, it's having many lines. It's having the spaces in here. So when you guys like having the background, when you guys having a beautiful background, a great background, and the background being like, oh, so bright, so attraction, and so interesting. You can also incorporate with this one. Like I'm just making the symbol in here. You can imagine this by yourself like this one. You can use it like some of the picture or like a whole poster covering by side to this bed. And of course, when you come into your room, or maybe like yourself come into your room, you can see the missingable with the background with this best friend. And what is this name? What is this name? Hear me out, guys. The name of this best friend in here is the Emery. It's the Emery, guys. So this Emery have anything special than the harmony. So in here, I really want to give it to you guys. The a whole new bedroom can mixable with the harmony collection. So in here, you can see this one making the visual like this, making with a visual like this. So you can feel in this one and feeling this really smoothly. It's really smooth. You can feel it, right? This one, when you touch this one, when you touch this and you feeling this one all by yourself, it's really feeling like, oh, happy, warming, and safety. So that's why in this best friend in I want to making you guys having a really good sleep and a truly bed must doing that one. Because you know what? In outside, in every place in the outside, they already having many kind of bed, right? But will they make sure you guys they are really a truly bed or they just a bed to sleep? Because you know what? Around like 500 bucks, about like 600 bucks, you're already having a normally bed, right? So that's kind of bed. It's not having the best quality for you guys. You know what? Because some of the bed with cheapest right, with a cheapest rice, when you rolling on, and when you're rolling on that one, it's really making a noise. It's really making a noise, and you already know it. The noise of the wood when it's being struggling, right? When it's being like moving, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. The noise is so high tone. It's having a high tone. So it's making you guys having peace, easy, and you will be uncomfortable with that kind of noise. So in here, actually, we want to, we gladly, we gladly want to give to you guys the product with the best function and also this product in here. Absolutely with you guys. This product in here will give you guys a truly bed. So with this one in here already been the same price, but this one won't be having the sticker, the flicker. No what? Don't have a flicker and the noise will be rejected already be rejected and you won't able finding this kind of bed like this with this price in anywhere when we on the live stream. And this just not only can contain about 800 pounds, because you know what, every of the bed in our size, they only can contain about like 500 to 600 pounds. Cannot containing about like 800 pounds like this one. You know what? Because why? This one making with a whole natural wood. Because in our size, they making with the best, with some of the wood making like by a human being, making by the human being, like recording. That is the MDF. Of course, you already know, right? You already know about the MDF, but you know what? The MDF will give you guys the convenient and the cheap price, because you can use it. That's why for the kitchens, for the bedroom, or for the living room, anything. But the durable of the MDF is not same like natural goods, because the MDF is the piece, is summer piece, is grafting together to making a whole plank. It's making a whole plank by a piece to making an MDF. But a natural wood is making with a solid one, and we making like with a thicket was, you know what? Because in here we making with the heavy 100% solid natural wood. And what is the problem with the heavier wood? The heavier wood is a part of the rubber wood. So this heavier wood in here, when we harvest it, when we lumber it, it's about like 3 to 5 years old. So when the tree to that age is inside already being measured, and it's already growing now. It's already growing now. And the structure and the micro inside of the wood is having the best thing, and it's really sturdy. You don't need to worry like, oh, this stuff in here will is being like having the best stuff. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast. But in here, do you see? In anywhere, do they have it for you guys? The quality and the best stuff like this. Because you know what? This stuff in here, this stuff right here, we actually give it to you guys the product, and inside of each of the plank, each of the wood is really sticky and really sturdy enough for you guys like doing like this, or doing like this, or you want to break this one, or you need to burn hard, like you do in the gym. You do in the gym, you can punch it. Yeah, of course. You need to have muscle, guys. Muscle to breaking this one. Otherwise, this one won't be break because the durable is can be containing a whole life, a whole life. Maybe the age of this bag maybe is older than you, and even your child. This one may be older than them. So that's why in here the wood and the best friend. We do not loving and we do not just only like same of the any of the best friend outside. I don't know, but in here, we want to making you guys make sure you guys that we having a certificate. We having a certificate from the government, and everything has been ready. Everything has been ready and it's already having the best quality and also the best function, also the best durable. For you can use this one for a very long time. And you know what? This one we do not bluff it. Only in the live stream. Only in the live stream. We actually want to give you guys the best deal and the best product ever and ever. Otherwise, why we are here, right? Why we on the live stream? We actually want to give you guys the best product and the most realistic in through your screen. Through your screen. We want to give you guys the most reality. Why? Because in here, you know what? What the mostly you want to buy? The highest, right? The most price you need to spend it, the most reality you need to watch it, right? The most reality you need to know in here how because we cannot like doing something with faking on the live stream, and we do not just make give you guys. We not like show to you guys in here. Oh, this quality is bad. Then you receive it a low quality, right? So in here, this one we will send you guys the best quality and the same as on your screen. Through your screen, you will receive this one if you order this one right now. And do you see it? Every of the bed when you lay on, or when you flip it, or when you flip it, or when you just like rolling around, or just turn around any of the position in here. Or maybe like just bouncing or jumping on this one. You know what? You're doing that one within an hour bed, in the long time, in any of the point of the wood of the plant. It might be broke. It might be broke. And when that's being broke, what will be more happen? Right? What will be more happen? It's of course with you guys. It will. It's absolutely will focus into one point and making you guys having connections. So in here, when you jumping on our bed, like bouncing on this one here, bouncing on this, I just cannot jumping on to show you guys because I'm wearing a shoe. So in here, I want to give you guys know it. Even I'm jumping on this one, the force, the gravity is will be spread out our whole bed. How? How are we making that one? Because you know what? Inside this bed, every of the plank, every of the wood is already being sticked together. Being sticked together in the below to the head. And you see, and you can see in here, when you lay on this one, you turn around, when the wood is being sticked together. So how could it focus it into one point for the wood, right? So that's why in here, I'm actually want to give to you guys the best function and the best product, and also in here, I'm gladly want to make it you guys like having improving your life, improving quality of your life. We just not showing and selling just only the product that you need only one function. But we actually want to give you guys the product with many functions right after that, and also that function need to be improving your quality of your life. So in here, do you mention that when I'm saying this one, I did not say about the sign, right? You will asking, oh, why I'm bluffing too much, and I'm not saying about the signs. So here about the sign here. This one is having for you about two sides, and this in here is the queen size. In here, the queen size is already can continue about it 2%. And with 2% in here, you can easily have it enough space for turnaround or rolling. And also, remind this one for me, guys. This one can also including one more child. This one can also including one more child. And when you and your child have it on this one, like you're sleeping in here, your wife or your husband sleeping next to you, what will be trouble, right? What will be trouble is about trouble about the place and the space, of course. So in here, this one, it can also including one more child. And if you want to know the dimension about this one, is having the 33 inch of length, 63 inch of wide, and 39 inch of height for this one. And of course, that's spacing and that's measuring. How can you imagine it? Can you imagine it by yourself? Oh, well, that is really a long way. So, really long size and really wide. And of course, what's about the king size? So, what about the king size? The king size will be about like 16 more wider. 16 more wider. The length and the height will be the same, but the wide will be a little bit more wider. And when it's being wider, it will be having 16 inch of wide, like about 79 inch of wide. So in here, I'm actually want to give you your can choosing with many options, right? I'm giving you guys many options for you choosing. Like you can choose it, the queen size for come back to your house. Like that view is that just enough for handling you and your child or you and your husband or your wife in the bed. And the next one for this one is will this one having another color? Of course. Why do we not having more color for you guys? We just only showing the one color in here. But this one in here is having for you guys like the caramel and the mocha color also. And that color is in our stock. In our stock, we just don't have enough spaces for showing to you guys every of the stuff. But the stuff we showed you guys, every of them is already be the best choice and the best functional and also the best quality of the product. So in here, will the another color will is really reducing the quality? The answer is totally no. It's totally no. And it's absolutely, and really, because I can admire it to you guys. Everything of the stuff in here. Of course, we still have the weak point. The weak point about this one is the higher price. But you know what? The price is you might be considering about this price, but believe me, will you care about your health or you care about like a cheaper product, but will also reducing your health? You can choose it. You can choose it between like the budget, the finance are about like your health. Between two, that's one. Your health, your mental, and between like your budget. You can choosing between that one. So in here, we want to give you guys the reason why this one will improve your mental and also your health. First of all, thing, will do you guys ever mention that the bed having the noise like when you turn around or when you just moving on the bed is having the noise like oh that noise is really making you having a struggling with coaching the insomnia, right? And when you turn around or when you're moving on the bed, just only just a little bit motion, just a little bit motion, it will be making a noise. Will that be uncomfortable and will that be annoying? Of course it does, right? So in here, we actually and we gladly want to give it to you guys the product, but not only a place when you lay down, then you having a sleep. No, guys, no, absolutely no. We want to give it to you guys a product that's when you lay it down, you will having a nice sleep and it will be slowly giving you improving your health. So in here, absolutely in here, we actually want to make you guys having the best product and also the best quality. And if you want to ask it, why, why this one, giving you that such of the app and making you guys improving your mental. You know what? This bed in here, we already been speaking like this. So when you're moving on, it's not causing any noise. So when it's not being noise, you're having a deeply nightly sleep ever and ever. So what if with a bed having a noise? So first of all, then the first day you having a sleep, everything's just normal. Everything's just normal. Nothing happened. You just lay down and you sleep, and you lay down, you sleep just like that. But do you know what? Day by days, and in about like a whole week, about like a whole month, will also having one day. You will cannot sleeping. You will be cannot sleeping, right? Even you try to sleep, but you also cannot sleeping. So, and it will be having the annoying sleep at this. But you know what? Even just only one day, it becoming insomnia. It will be making you guys having the conscious to another day factor. Because when you being like hard to sleep, how can you sleep on the right time in the next day, right? So you will be like stay awake in the midnight. And first of the time, of course everything is normal, nothing happened. But you will see slowly your mental, your mind will be decreasing. And also everything of the function for your mind will be lack of concentrate and will be easily more forgotten. Your memory will be easily to decrease. It will be decreased slowly and slowly. And you did not mention about that one. I'm sure you guys, you did not mention about that one. Why? Because the thing for making you guys be like that is only just about like just only about like a few disease and is only being like deeper inside. You did not mention about that one. And when you guys being like easily to be slowly like that, your heart rate and also your mental already being like that, right? Being awake, the science already improving. That's when you stay awake. the heart rate will improve, will be increased. It will be increased. And when the heart will be increased, what you know what? Your heart rate will unstable. Your heart rate unstable, and also your blood pressure. Your blood pressure is will be unstable also, and it will be like up and down, something like that. Will be more, and day by day, time by time, your brain, your brain will easily got a stroke because your mind cannot be clearly, guys. Your mind cannot be clearly. So how can you work? Efficiency, right? Efficiency. And of course, that's why in here, the bed must be a truly bed. Must give you guys a deep sleep, and also must be making you guys having the sleep, just not only a sleep, but give you guys the meditation for your sleep. So in here, we want to give you the best word ever. And you will ask him, oh, yeah, I might say to buy this one. But will you say I hold this like this? Of course, the answer is no, guys. We will like unwrap it, unassemble this one. And we send you guys each part for every part. But wait, guys, don't be disappointed yet. You know what? We also having the instruction in here. And I know it when you're watching this one. You will see, you will question it. Oh, what's the problem with the instruction? How can I knowing the instruction? Absolutely. Even a child, seriously, even a child can easily knowing about this one. Like you can see in here, each of the part, each of the hardware is in here. We already making a symbol by the alphabet for you guys. So you can easily knowing like, oh, this part in here is the A part and this is the C part, something like that. Yeah, and we also having the quantity. The quantity in here. And you know what? Every of the blank, every of the wood part, we already sticking on the numbering. The numbering for you guys knowing which part is number one and which part is number 10. So we will go into the each step in here. So we already have it for you guys. No many you guys knowing that about each of the step. See, each of the step in here, even the small detail like this, we already zooming for you guys. So when we zoom in like this, you see, when we zoom in like this, you can easily doing this one because you already know which part is it and moving to a display. To the very end in here, you already having a best friend like this. And also in the end of the page, in the very end, we also having the warranty. The warranty in here. So with this warranty in here, you can see this one. Like, oh, this warranty in here is having the condition. The condition for you guys, like easily knowing about our condition. And of course, if you want to know about our timeline about our warranty, we have it 1 year. 1 year warranty. So this 1 year warranty in here, we already give it to you guys. We already give it to you guys. The knowing about the timeline. So you can freely use this one about like 1 year because the warranty is valid 1 year, guys. So when you use this one, you can also feel freely like when will this one being like got break, got broke, something like that. But that must be from the brochure. That must be from the brochure. And in here, when you guys already knowing about the condition and the timeline, you will know this one is the best choice. Why? Because even ordering this one right now, you will receive it about like 4 to 7 days. About like 4 to 7 days. Then you might when you order this, you might when you send it right away, you might receive it more sooner, guys. You might receive this one more sooner. And absolutely, of course, all stuff in here, all stuff in here. We gladly, we gladly want to make you guys improving your life because only doing improving your life that's will making like will making a feeling and also conscience will be like safety. And do you know what? This one already give you guys all the best choice, all the best deal ever and ever. And we will absolutely move into the next one. Right? Mm-hmm. In here, guys. You know what? The warranty about this one, and that's where we go into the end of the email. But we want to show you guys more. That's in here. We have it, the harmony dresser. The harmony dresser, this one is having 5 drawer. So with 5 drawer in here, with 5 drawer like this, you can also easily put it every drawer out. And it's really smooth, guys, and can contain many more stuff. Because this one in here is can contain about like 5 to 6 members inside of your house. So that's why in here, this one is can contain a lot of stuff, and you can see when this one begin with 5 drawer, it must be the vertical like this, making with a vertical shape like this. So when it's being like vertical shape like this, it's really come back come back in inside of your house. And surely, guys, surely one thing that you will absolutely be like have cutting this one and holding this one inside your house. You might be thinking, oh, this one is one of your loss or something like that. Absolutely, the answer is no, guys. You won't feel it any loss or you won't feel it like regretting when you buy this one. Why? Because you know it, the harmony collection is already made with a 3D visual like this. 3D visual like this. So when you come home, then you watching this one in here. You watching this one in here. You will see. You will see. This one. This one is having the weight and also the center. This one is having the water dripping. You see, it's having the water dripping. Then it's flowing out and out. So that's why in here. That's why in here we actually want to making you guys having the best functional stuff and the best product you won't able to find it anywhere. And of course in here, you see, every other corner of this one is already being routed. It's already being routed like this. And when it's being routed like this, surely that's one thing. Surely just one thing. When it's being routed like this, you go into the hurry, you going out in a hurry, or maybe you going in a hurry. You got hit in the corner. How can you make sure that you won't be hit in the whole line, right? How can you make sure that's one? Because even if you make sure you can have it, the safety. So what about another person, right? What about another person? They might be got injured when they got hit in the corner. And you see, if we bluff it, or we do it something like having the opposite like this one have the negative point, but I'm already trying to say it was a positive point. You will know it, right? You will know it and show you guys all stuff in here. We want to give the guy more and more, and we want to send the guy more product ever and ever. Not just only all the stuff in here, but we want to send the guys more and more than ever. So that's why in here we gladly want to give you guys the best deal and the best product for you and your family. So that's why in here we're making it with routed column. And on the surface, this one is really sturdy. Now you can put it anything on this on the surface. And also in the front one, in the front is already having the bed is already having the most realistic. Because you know what? The harmony is a 3D printing like this. When you feel this one all by your eyes, you will see this one having like mm, having like the best feeling because when you coming home, this one will be the first thing which might be in the first thing when you see in the bedroom. Because see, when you want to having the 3D visual, you want to be like happiness and uses like 3D and of course the stuff must be having the long durable. Better choosing the Acacia furniture because you know what? In Acacia furniture, we just not only give you the best deal, but we also give you guys the product having the best value. So in here, guys, we gladly want to making you guys feel like, oh, having the best stuff ever and ever, and also this stuff in here must be like once of the best choice, once of the best choice. Because when you like using this one, you just want to decoration on the surface, on the surface. Then you're moving it around this one, or maybe like you're just using this one for having the choice and your considering like considering like this one maybe is worthy or not is depending on your guys. But surely that you won't be regretting when you having this one. And of course when it's having the 3D printing like this, it's really making you guys having the most realistic. When this one, you can use it in the screen or in any weather. It can be adjustment to that weather, making you guys having feeling or making you guys having warm and making you guys having the cold, yeah, the cooling in the summer. So this kind of stuff in it, we gladly and we of course we want to give it to you guys the best choice and the best product ever and ever. So right here, guys, right here. Don't just be hesitant and don't just be waiting and don't just be like watching this one for a whole live stream. But because you know what? If you guys just only watching this one on the whole live stream, I'm sure you guys just one thing. I'm surely you will regret it when you are having this one. When you are not having this one right away. And of course, in here, in here, why this one? Making you guys having the best setting. Because you know what? This stuff in here, we already sticking on the label to caution you guys. That's not leaving the dresser outside like this. And also, do not let your child climbing on this one. You know what? In every of the product, when it's be studied, it will be studied and will be stable. it won't be fall, right? But every of a small, even of a small chance, is by coaching and it's excellent, right? So that's why don't let your child climb on this one. It will absolutely will be like one of the best thing for falling this one up on your child. So in here, guys, the chance already is on your hand. The chain is on your hand, and all you have to do is taking the chance right away. Taking the chance right away, and surely, guys, I'm surely one thing you won't able, being like having um being like having the bass fill, being like having a bass fill for this one. And showing you guys when you following all that instruction or when you following all of that caution, I'm sure that it's setting 100%. It's setting 100% and in here. This one in here when it's being like that and when you falling on this one or when this one will falling, surely guys, us unless you move this one, otherwise this one will stand like this. And this one also making from the heavy 100% solid heavy wood. And you already know, right? It's about like from the rubber wood. It's from the rubber wood. So that's why in this one is already being one of the best choice and being one of the best one for you and your family. So in here, don't be hesitant, guys. Don't be waiting and don't be hesitant. You know what? Because if you guys just being hesitant, only just a few seconds, about like only just a few minutes, we're having another person taking this one. Because you know what? Many our customers have been buying this one and they already living the good review, and the good feedback. And of course, this one we just not giving you guys like oh the product is can be using like this and only using like that. No, it's not being like that. Every our product in here we making with the more stating that when using this one you don't want to buy anything else. So right now in here guys, the stuff have many function about like decoration and about like containing and about like structure and also about like making your big route about your house. This one will be like that. And of course, with this one in here having an instruction for you guys, of course it does. Of course it does. It's having an instruction like this. So with this instruction in here, you can see it's with having the hardware list. The hardware list like this. And it's having about like every symbol. We already making a symbol for each of the hardware. So you can easily grab this one and you don't need to buy anything else stuff and anything more. Because in here we already making the best product and the best chance for you and your family. So that's why in here we only just not only selling our product, but we caring about your benefit and everything more and more, guys. And of course, it's here. In here, guys, you can see in the back side, we having the instruction and also each of the blank is already having sticky on the numbering for you guys easily notifying which one is this, and of course in here in here in this live stream. We just not only give you guys like the stuff and the product, but use it on just a few times. No, guys, our product when you're using this one, you can use it for a really long time. It can count it by a life and about like a detail and also about a sentence. For you can use this one freely. And of course, when I'm moving into each of the part, each of the part in here is already having the mostly easily instruction for you guys can easily assemble yourself. And of course, you know what? Every other part in here we have been making like making many for you guys, and it's really detailed. We zoom in for you guys, we zoom in, and even small detailing you also knowing which part it is because we already mark it up. We already mark it up. The chain is already is on your hand. It's already on your hand. Otherwise, you won't able finding this one in anywhere when I'm on the live stream. And I'm showing you guys just one more thing. Showing you guys just one more thing. That's when you buy our stuff. I'm showing you guys. I'm showing you won't be regretting. You won't be regretting when you having this one in here. And of course, our stuff in here, we already having the best quality and the best functional and also the best product ever than ever, guys. So when you take this one right now, we will receive this about 4 to 7 nights. And if you receive this, if you taking this one right away, I'm gladly to give you guys the best functional, the best more functional in here. Because you know what? When you laying on the bed or when you just like sitting on or maybe like putting anything on the stuff, it need to having the durable, right? The durable and it must having the enough weight containing. So this one can containing about like accept like weight or about like accepting the handle weight. This one can have this one study. This study will be one of the best choice for you and your family. So right here, guys, right here, the chain is already on your hand, and all you have to do is just taking the chance right away. All you have to do is just taking the chance right away and right now. And of course, in here, guys, if you guys considering, if you guys considering like, oh, every other stuff in here, will is being like, give you guys the mostly feeling and the feeling is really comfortable or not. Of course it does, guys. Of course it does. It can be also using for many function and also many um functional thing and many everything else right after. So in here in this live stream, we gladly, we gladly want to make you guys improving yourself and making you guys having the best life than ever. So don't be hesitant and don't be like waiting for another chance because if you taking this one right now, I'm sure you guys you won't able regret it for having a stuff like this. So right away, taking the chance, and I'm sure with you guys, you will absolutely love it for having a stuff like this. So when we take this one, or you want to say another more, I will introduce some with you guys a stuff like this, a stuff like this. So with this one in here, what is making special? First of all, thing You already know about a fine drawer, right? So the dresser with this drawer in here is can also contain more stuff and having more spaces for you guys. So in here, when you putting every other stuff in here, like the cosmetic or about like your clothes or about like your tissue or anything else, you can put it in here. And surely you guys, just one thing is will be making you guys having the mostly thing and will improving yourself and your life. So right here, guys, don't be like waiting. Don't be like waiting for another chance or being like waiting for another stuff. Because you know what? If you guys, if you guys losing the chance and if you guys waiting, waiting for another stuff, this one in here will also losing into another person hand. Like right now, we already having the person who have been honored. So if you not taking this one, if you're not taking this one, it will be back into another person's hand and they will take a chance and it will be loss of your loss. And you know what? You know what in here? We already we already want to give you guys the best stuff and the best product and ever. You can see in here. If you want something with how can I say compact, compact inside your house, right? And it needs to be studied, right? So in here, we having the best stuff and the best functional and also the best product you won't able to find anywhere. Because with this dresser, 6 drawer in here, you can easily use this one, pulling out and closing it. Because when you're pulling out this one in here, you're pulling out this one, it's really smoothing, right? It's really smoothing. And when it's being smoothing like this, it's absolutely making you guys having one of the best deal and one of the best chance for you and your family. So right now, guys, hearing me out, this one is also similar. Actually, it's actually similar with this dresser here. But this one having the six dresser, having six drawer in here. So with this one having the six drawer, when you guys putting stuff like your cosmetic, your glove, or maybe like your gloves, or maybe like your uh your baby tissue, or maybe like many more stuff, anything else, you can put it in here. And of course, when you put it anything else in here, it can handle it about like 5 to 6 members inside of your house. And you know what? With stuff like this, with a side like this, with a height like this, we actually need to making it being round this corner. Because not just about the tools, but about the China, about China. What if they play too much? They playing like, oh, being like so as society. So as society, yeah. And they be like, having too much energy. Then they got hit in the corner like this. When they hit in the corner like this, what will be? What will be one of the bad thing? When is the corner not being rounded, right? So in here, we're making this one being rounded. So even a child got hit in the corner, they won't able, they not be get hurt. They not being get hurt. And also it's really safety for them. Because when they got hit in the corner like this, if the corner not be right, rounded, it's being sharp. And you see, when they got hit in the corner, it might be causing the injury, right? So that's why in here, I'm actually want to give you guys the safety product ever and ever. Because you know what? In here, this one can handling many stuff for you. And also can be improving your quality of your life. Because see, when you pull it out, when you pull it, the drawer out like this, it's not being any struggle, right? It's not any struggle, and it's not being like stuck. Also, it's not being loose. It's just being smooth. It's just being smooth. Then you can easily pull it out. Can easily pull it out. And surely with you guys, just one thing. Surely with you guys, just one thing. That's when pulling the drawer out like this. It will be helpful and will be gladly making you guys happy once of the best thing ever and ever. So right now, don't be like waiting and don't be hesitating about this stuff in here because all the stuff in here we have it the best chance and the best deal ever and ever. And you guys know what? If you are being hesitant, just only one time, and you'll be waiting for a chance. I'm sure you guys, this will be lost. This will be lost, and absolutely another person they will take the chance right after you guys, right after you. So why are you being waiting, right? Because you know what? If you've been waiting, just only, just only a single minutes, about like a few minutes, it's already gone. Because you know what? Already a few slow, only just a few slow. Those people who have a quicker decision, they will take this one right away because it's really convenient. You can sit on any bed. Even you already have a bed, right? You can also have this one more. And surely, guys, when you have this one, it will be making you guys having once of the studying and once of the best construction inside of your house. And also in here. You see, when I'm want to doing any other reality, see this one in here. Even I'm sitting on this one, it's warm, having any trouble. And surely, you guys, I'm really, and this one, I'm really um want to, and already controlling the price to give you guys the best deal. And so that's why in here. So that's why in here we have we having the best product and the best functional and also the best stuff ever than ever. So right now, guys, don't be like hesitating and don't be just waiting because you know what? All stuff in here is already having the best quality and the best stuff ever than ever. So if you just be waiting, if you just be like waiting for another chance and about like for another stuff or maybe like for another, how can I say, for another anything else, you will be like regretting will when you not take this chance. And surely guys, this one evening is also having an instruction for you guys. It's also having an instruction in. So with this instruction in here, you can see it's having the hardware is in it. So this hardware is in here. It's already how can I say? We already combine this one. Send you a board. Then inside of that board is having it's already having the the product and the best quality, and also it have enough stuff for you guys. You can assemble that's one. So in here, the chance for you guys just not only forever and is won't be for everyone because as much as rarely is must is having a few number. Knowing that one, it's only just a few people who can receive this one with the best right than ever. Otherwise, you won't. I'm sure you guys won't able to having this one with this kind of price. And surely you guys one more thing. That's if you not taking this one right now, this will be absolutely one of your loss and is will be making you guys having the most regretted thing. So that's why in here, we actually want to making you guys having the best product and also improving yourself. So we're while waiting, right? In here, also in the instruction, every other stuff we already sticking on the numbering. We already sticking on the numbering in here. So with the numbering in here, you can easily to assemble itself. To assemble itself, then each of the part in here. You see, in a small one, even in the small part, it's already zooming for you guys. Zooming for you guys. So the detail of this one is really making you guys detailing and making you guys having the best thing and the most convenient for you easily knowing and easily grabbing. And in here also, you can see every other stuff in here, every other stuff in here. And also to the very end in here, we have the warning label. The warning label like this. So with this warning label, you can also know it in the first row. In the first row, you can also know it about like anything to safety and also anything for making it being more being more safety for you guys. So right here, guys, don't be like hardly being like having the past thing and also the being like feeling. This is only just normal stuff. You don't need to buy anything to have this one. No, guys, don't thinking like that. Because if you thinking like that, just only for a single thing, you will you will able losing this one and will regretting for not having this one. And surely, guys, surely just one thing. When you not having this one, you will you will absolutely regret it. Regret it for not taking this one right now. And see in here, we already having the warranty information. The warranty information in here is having every of the condition and every of the detailing you can know it about our warranty. About like maybe like you want to the warranty in here. Maybe you want to like having this one, but you don't want to like you don't you need to knowing the what the timeline of the warranty first. You can also come in our store and asking us. Otherwise, I will tell you right away. The warranty is about like 1 year, guys. The warranty is about like 1 year. So in the first year you using this one, you can also feel free for using it, and you don't need to worry anything else. And surely, guys, you will be lovely and gladly for having that one. And also anything about our stuff. We have the best still and the best functional ever than ever. So, but why are you being hesitant, right? Why are you being hesitant? Because just only you being hesitant only just one time. I'm sure you guys, you will also losing this chance. And of course in here, the stuff we making for you guys is already the stuff we give you guys is already having the best functional and the best product than ever. And the next one in here, the next one in here for you guys. Do you know it? Like, hmm, uh, the last one is the nightstand in here. The stuff you can use this one for many functional, many functional. Because when you use this one, I'm sure you guys like when you just being like staying away and you suddenly will be sitting like this, like me, right? Like I'm sitting right here. You will able easily to taking a stuff like in here. You can easily taking out our stuff and of course easily to closing it. And of course, surely guys, surely one thing that is you will be using this one for many functional. And of course, you can put it everything yourself inside of this one. And in here, four of the corner of this one is really safety for you guys. It's really safety. And surely we got just one thing. Surely we got just one thing about this one. When you use this one, when you use this one, you will you will be able have it like one of the best thing. Because you know what? When you lay down and when you lay down, however that just when laying down like this, then you can easily taking a step on it, right? You can easily taking a step. And also, you know what? With this one in here, even you sitting up like this, you can also taking a step inside. You can also easily take a step inside like this. And of course, for decoration, you can already see in front of your eyes. In here, we're making this one with the best function, with the best material. With this one, when using it, the material of this one is having like making from the solid heavier wood, guys. Solid heavier woods for this one. And surely, you guys, surely just one thing that is the stuff in here is having the best product and the best quality, the best quality ever than ever. And when you knock it hard, you can hear it good. How thick it is, right? How thick it is. As much as thick as the wood is will be as long as durable. And also, when you say, when we're making this one with rounded corner like this, even a child playing nearby this one, they won't able get any injury. They won't able getting any injury. Why? Because even they got hit in the corner, even they got hit in the corner, is won't having any of the bad thing and any of the bad stuff for you. So in here, guys, in here, it's already having the best stuff and the best quality ever than ever. So right now, the chain is already on your hand. The chain is already on your hand. And all you have to do just take the chance right away. And if you guys just being like waiting for another chance or being like waiting for another step or being like waiting for another price. Surely, guys, it won't have, guys, and the price like this is already being like the best price ever. And do you know what? The stuff in here, when you want to decorate your house, you can also use this one more easily done. So in here, we give you guys the best product and the collection. Because you know what? This one is called the harmony collection. You can also decoration with any other stuff. Yeah, I'm putting this one, emery. The emery best friend within the harmony collection. You see, it can easily suitable together. And this one, when it's making like this one is making with heavier, the heavier wood, the heavier wood, and when it's making from the heavier wood, you already know, right? It's have many color and it have the long gas durable for you using as a furniture. So in here, we actually and we gladly want to make you guys having the best stuff and the best product ever. And you will ask it like, oh, this one in here, will is having, will is having the instruction. Will is having an instruction. Of course, it does, guys. Of course, it does. It's having an instruction in here. So with this instruction, you can see we also having a hardware list. A hardware list like this. Every other stuff. We already making a symbol on it. We already making a symbol on it. And we already making a warranty. The warranty for you guys. So you don't need to worrying like, oh, will this one in here? Is can do I need to buy anything more stuff for assemble that one? No, you don't need to. You don't need to, guys. You all you have to do just using it as much as freely as you want. So right here, right now, the chain is already on your hand. So will you taking this one? Will you taking this one right now? Or you want to wait it for another chance? It's up to you guys. But surely, guys, just one thing. I'm sure you guys, when you're taking this one, you will lovely for having a stuff like this. And otherwise, you won't able regret it for having a stuff. And that is our stuff in here. You can see every of the instruction step, step is really detailed. It's all really detailing and it's already being like zooming. Even the small detail, we already zooming for you like knowing how easy it is. And of course, in any of the part, you need to screw it. We already mark it up. We already mark it up. So when we mark like that, you will easily know it. The mark and you will easily walk to screw it and it's more convenient and more easier stuff for you and your family. So even this one, you letting a woman, yeah, a woman can also do this one, can also assemble this one. And also in the very end of the page, we also having the warranty information. We also having the warranty information, and it's having all of the condition for you guys. Like you can also using this condition, and this one, do you know how is it like how mm, how long? Yeah, what is the timeline For the warranty, it's about like 1 year, guys. It's about like 1 year, and it's being like one of the best stuff, and also gives you guys the best chance for you and your family. So in here, we actually want to make you guys the best product and the best stuff, also the best chance ever that ever. So right now, don't be waiting and don't be staying, because you know what? If you guys waiting and if you guys being staying just only a few minutes, you will also losing this one. And surely you guys, just one more thing. That is our stuff. Is having more and more. You can also come in our store. Come in our store right away. And I'm sure you guys, you won't able regret it for seeing our stuff. Because the description, the size, the option is in there. It's give you many options. You can easily choose it. Like the how can I say the size, the color, and also the style. You can choose it the which one which you like, and also many more stuff in there, from the best friend to the dresser, even the TV stand. We just not have it in, but we do have the TV stand for you guys, so you don't need to worry anything about our stuff in. And guys, do you mention that I already tell you guys all the stuff in it, all of the furniture in the Acacia furniture for you guys, right? So what is the best thing in your mind? What is the best thing? What is the most thing you see? You already really need to have it in your house. Because you know what? Our stuff in here is having the best deal, right? But not just for every people. Not just for every people can have this. Only those people having the best chance and the best cricket, and they will take this round, because on the last week we already giving you the best chance and the best product ever and ever, guys. And I will go back with you guys the best friend like this with this best friend in here. You already know the name, right? This is calling the Emery best friend. So what is the special thing for this best friend is making from the heavier wood. The heavier wood in here is can be having the best how to say, the best structure, because the natural wood inside the natural wood, the structure itself is already being the best one, and is already being like using this freely, absolutely freely, and you don't need to be like regretting for having this one. Why? Because when you have this one, I'm sure you get just one thing. You will absolutely loving for having this one. Because when you having this one, you will see like, oh, this is really what's the best option for your house and for your family. Because mostly in outside the beds as the same price like us is will having like the best just not giving you a truly bad.
Behind behind, yeah, behind the light, kind of. Don't stay honest. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. In here, we actually want to make you guys like having a truly bed, because in this bed in here, we having the spaces and also the really compact, really compact, and a lot of the function when you're laying on this one, surely with you guys, when you're laying on this one, then you turn around. Every outer bed in the outside only containing about like 500 to 600 bars like that. This will be like making a noise, right? This will making a noise, but not in our bed, not in our bed in here, because our bed will make it guys habit really truly sleep. Because you know what? When you laying on, some of the bed is giving you guys a deep sleep, or it will give you guys the tightly and sleep is being like um really sleepy and really comfortable. That will be what's of the best one. Because you know what? In here, the product and also the best functional for you guys. We already making it as the best stuff and the best functional that itself. So right now, guys, don't be like hesitating and don't be like waiting for another chance, because in here, in here, the stuff and the product we already make it the best product and the best price and also the best functional ever that can. Otherwise you won't able to find this right in anywhere. So right now the chance is already is on your hand. The chance is already on your hand. And all you have to do is just take it. All you have to do is just take it. And you will see the bride like this. The bride like this is really suitable price. It's really suitable price. And it will be one of the best stuff for you and your family. And you can see in here, we gladly, we gladly want to, we gladly want to make you guys have a time to sleep, because you know what? After a time is spent, what will be more worse when a best friend like this is being noisy, right? It's being noisy, and you will not need to eat for sleep. And also, when you laying on any of the bed, it will caution you guys the unstable. Because if the bed you laying on is not being stable and it's being like loose, it's being moving, is coaching more than that. Coaching like the dangerous thing. Because you know what? When it's being like dangerous, when you laying on, the bed might be broke. It might be broke. And when it's being broke, what will be more worse, right? And also in here, this best friend in here, you see, every of the line in every of the line in is really making you guys having a space for seeing in the back sides, for seeing in the back side of this. And in the background, this one, you can easily missingable by yourself. So in here, what do you need to have it in the bed? When a bed can give you guys a place for having a good sleep, a place for you guys having the really tiny sleep, a place is giving to you guys the best stuff and the best feeling ever than ever. Right? So in here, guys, the chance is not available for everybody. The chance is not available for everybody. It's only available for some of the people. And you will know in here, we actually want to give it to you guys. The product and that product must be the give it to you guys. The last product give you guys the most healthy and the most spirit for yourselves. So in this chance and in this best friend in here, if you guys be waiting or if you guys be like just hesitate for a long time, I'm surely with you guys. I'm surely one thing you will be able to regret it for not having this one right now. And you will see in here. If you guys just be waiting uh for just like being having a really study a really like a place for calmly sleep, a place for healing yourself, or a place for making your mental and your mind be clear. You better choosing bed from the ACACIA furniture. Otherwise, every of the best outside, I'm not sure with you guys. The best will be used as us. Because our bed in here can containing about like 800 pounds, guys. So when you and your wife and also your husband, yeah, you lay on this one, you have it, you want to have it an night sleep, or maybe like a spaces for you having deep sleep. This bed in here can contain more than that because you know what? 800 pounds just only for the normally condition. More than that, this one can contain more than that. And you see in here, when you guys laying on and when you guys being like struggling or when you guys like hardly to be sleeping, the bed must be the place being as must be peaceful, must be the most peaceful place. And in here, guys, when you guys just when you guys having uh, when you guys having more friends or maybe like once of your more family, right? Once more member in your family, like two of your child, something like that, and they want to sleep with you guys. How do you think that's for? Right? Four people on the bed. So that's why we make it for you guys. Two sides with two sides. This Indian is a queen size. And the measuring about a queen size is 33. 83. 83 inch of length, 63 inch of wide, and also 39 inch height in the queen size. So with this queen size in here, you can also easily rolling with three people, right? But what's about the king size? So the king size will be more a little bit more wide. It's about like 79 inch of wide and about like 16 inch more wide. So it will be like more easily for you can easily roll it by yourself. And also in here, if you guys like consider it, or if you guys like want to having if you guys like want to uh having more people on the sleep, that will be handling all of that. And surely we got just one more thing. If you guys taking this one right now, surely guys, the price like this already be the best price. Because you know what? We don't have too much time on the live stream. We don't have too much time on the live stream. Only about a few minutes left. Only about a few minutes left. Then we are not able on the live stream anymore. So that's why we actually we actually want to give it to guys the best deal and the best product ever than ever. And do you guys know it? That is a stuff like this. Just not only a stuff that's oh you're using is like any of the other stuff. Like you use is like a normally bad, like a usually bad. Because this stuff in here will absolutely, will absolutely making your feeling and making your health be more improving. Why? Because first of all thing, your mental, right? Your mental and your mind is will be improving by this one. In this one in here, when you having a struggling for sleep, like caution, the insomnia. No one wants the insomnia, right? Because from the elderly to the younger, it's also causing the insomnia. Like it's really more like once of the randomly stuff in summer day. Because you did not mention that it will become, right? You cannot control it. You cannot controlling your feeling. You cannot controlling like some disease. You cannot controlling your disease. Like the insomnia will be hardly to be sleeping. And when it's being hardly to sleeping, surely guys, it will absolutely causing more than it costs. And it will be causing more than that. Because first of all thing, for the insomnia, what if you been staying late, you been staying awake too late, right? You been staying awake too late. Then you have it. Then you have it. The insomnia, right? Then you cannot be sleeping. You cannot be sleeping and you also cannot be sleeping. Because the insomnia can is won't let you be fall asleep is you need to using medicine or you need to using a pill, right? But if you're using a medicine or using some of sleeping pill, it will be causing more than you will be having like the bad thing like the side effect from that one is will be more than you thought. So that's why we are not just only giving you guys like oh the stuff in here and some of the stuff is not just only give you guys the function that's function some kind of that function but it's also give you guys many more. So in here, guys, you don't need to be like waiting. You don't need to be worrying like about our stuff. Like will our stuff in here is give you guys the best product and the best functional. Of course it does. Of course it does, guys. Because you know what? Our stuff is making with the best function and the best product ever that otherwise you won't able finding ourselves in anywhere. So right now the chain is already on. The chain is already on. So if you want to having a stuff like this and with the best right like this, don't be waiting. Because you know what? If you just be waiting for a single attack, for just only from few of the time, you will also losing this one. And about like 5 minutes left, guys. About 5 minutes left. And I'm not sure you guys are gonna stand in this live stream any more longer. And the price, it will be like this or it will be changed. Not sure. Because I cannot control it anymore. I cannot hold it for you guys anymore. When I'm on the live stream, the price will be like this. And when I'm holding the price for you guys, it will absolutely be the best price ever than ever. And you know what? Our stuff in here is being like one of the best choice for every part. Of course, every place saying that, but we have a clue. We already having a clue. So the clue is you can see, you can see in our stock. We having many more reviewing. Even some of the product we having the about like a thousand person who having leaving a review and a feedback, and all of them is about like 4.5 to 5 star. 4.5 to 5 star. Yeah, it's always be the good reviewing. And about our stuff, we have the best choice for you and your family. Otherwise, if you guys keep afraid like oh the stuff in it will it be good or will it be like having the best stuff and the best functional ever and ever, and all of course this one in here will is candy keeping a lot giving you guys many mental healing. Of course guys, of course, every of our stuff in it. We have it. We have it. The best deal and the best product, and also every of our stuff in it. We already be like once of the best chance ever and ever. So don't be like hesitating. Don't be like hesitating because if you guys be hesitating for just some of the time, you will be able losing the chance right away. So why are you waiting? Right? Why are you waiting? Because just about like you waiting for some of the time. You're just waiting for some of the chance and you waiting for like just waiting for some place. Yes, some place. And surely, guys, you will be regretting for not holding this right away. And surely one more, you won't be regretting for having this one. And surely one, and of course, in the stuff is giving to you guys is the best chance and the best deal and also the best product ever than ever. So here now the acacia wood, the acacia furniture is only some of the time giving you the best deal like this. Otherwise, you won't able see this right in any other place. So right now, don't be hesitant and don't be waiting because just about you waiting for some of the time or just about like few of the time, you will able to regretting about this one. And surely, guys, one more thing. Surely, guys, just one more thing. That is all stuff having the best quality and also the best quality. You know what? Ever do you see any place having the 1 year warranty like us? And this warranty is also can give you guys if you have any of the problem about the product, and if you got any trouble about our product, it will absolutely can be exchanged to you guys a new one. We can also exchange you guys a new one if the product have any trouble and any problem from the producer. So in here we are not bluffing. We are not bluffing about our stuff, but we actually want to making you guys having a nice live and good daily sleep ever than ever. And of course, you need to wondering about your sleep to today. Right now. Now that you need to wondering about your sleep, you need to care about your sleep. Otherwise, this disease will be one of the biggest lot and one of the thing you want having in your time. So right here, guys, taking this chance or not is up to you guys. It's up to you. Otherwise, you won't able to find this one in anywhere. So right now, the time has come. And thank you so much for coming online stream. And also, if you guys want to know more about online stream, please following us. And if you want to know about our product, come in our store right away. And thank you so much for watching the live stream until now. So see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye.